Hey everybody, One Weasem here. We are back for part 2 of Chapter 10, Winter Keep. Really cool thus far. I made the switch from Smolder Dash. I actually went with Dark Slobbertooth here. But my thoughts were I don't know that there's even going to be a shovel involved or digging holes or anything. But in the event that there is, I'm already covered. If that's not the case, you get to see Dark Slobbertooth, so that's a pretty good deal, I guess. Before we go on, we're again 26%. We're going to come and check our objectives. I thought we took out one of those. Anyway, we've defended the north wall. Need 3 more of the lost mittens. Hopefully we can find those. Only killed 13 enemies. From the looks of it, I thought there were going to be a lot more of them. 12 more areas, 3 more treasure chests, both soul gems, 1 LT, both hats, and the winged sapphire. So I feel pretty good that we got everything thus far. Could be wrong, but we'll see what happens here. Again, we just kind of took that Rainbow Road type deal, which was kind of cool. I guess that's a glitch. Yes, that would be the case. I was thinking it looks like, that's kind of like something well hidden. Obviously that's what we need. Is that a pelican? I'd swear that was a pelican, and that makes no sense. That's one confused bird. Anyway, we're gonna go in here and see what we get ourselves into. The snow in the snow shovel in the stone. Okay.
Sorry, Skylander. That is Snow's caliber. Only the truly worthy can draw it from the stone.
Wish we had Doomstone here. That would be really cool for him. I just kind of want to check around back here. Guess we can't. Anyway. Guess we're truly worthy.
That was amazing!
I guess her job's done, guarding on the snow shovel. Let's see here. 1, 2. Again, this probably doesn't count towards. It looks like I know we can for sure go that way. Okay, there's the key to the gate. I'm just gonna leave that there for now. Kind of worked out well that we didn't just automatically pick it up. And I guess the shovel, maybe she's guarding it again. If guarding is a word. Of course, that would be speed, and we don't have a speed character on, so we want to use nitro or standard. So, ooh. I bet a lot of people miss that. They just do the challenge and probably don't even see this unless, you got like rubies or something. Hidden vaults. Okay. That's our shock bolt puzzle. I'll let Dark Slobbertooth take anything that's in here. And then what I will do, I think I'm going to go Nitro Magna Charge. I'll let him do the shock bolt puzzle because tech elements get credit when they do those, as one of the lock puzzles for their quest. And fittingly, he can also take on the speed zone for us. So there went one special character, and here comes another. And this again, if I had Freeze Blade, he is who I would use for the Winter Keep speed zone here, but again, he's not available yet, so we can't do it. But we can do this. Wow, this one looks really ridiculous. I always forget that you can't just stop when you get onto the ice. That worked very well. I figured we had to get him over here, so let's see, that would do. Oh, wrong character. I think this would actually do it. Well, that worked out pretty well. I guess it makes up for that last one we did too long. I kind of like that puzzle. Looked like it was going to be really hard. I guess it wasn't too bad.
Precious metals.
Gotta say, Nitro Magnacharge, all the previews for him, he looked horrible. Then seeing him in person, he actually looked really good.
Skylanders of the water element are stronger in this zone.
Okay, well, again, the perfect water element speed screams Freeze Blade. So maybe when I do the Xbox One on Nightmare, I'll have Freeze Blade. But Nitro Magnacharge actually looks pretty good in the game and in person. And what we've seen before he was released, he did not look very good. But Speed Swap Zone, race to the finish, press A to boost. Hopefully I remember to do that at the start. That seems to be the issue.
3, 2,
that and the rocket, which, I mean, I guess those are two of the ones I prefer the most. But, I don't know if you can jump, I guess. You can. I always forget because you don't, they change things on you. It's kind of an odd time for auto save. I usually, fail right at the finish line or something. Again, very reminiscent to me. I kind of grew up with Sega. I thought you could go over. I kind of grew up with a Sega Genesis, so Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles was awesome. But this is kind of reminiscent of like the Chaos stuff. Again, if you... Ooh, his health. I was not paying attention to that. I was gonna say, if you don't go for the little rubies like I do, you'll avoid them. But, yeah. Issue there, obviously, if we were using Magnacharge, he would not have died. I don't know what level he is, but he's not level 1. So, keep that in mind. If you do have trouble, like say you get Freeze Blade and you get the game later or something, and you're having trouble, and you've got a maxed out level 20 Magnacharge, just put him on and get it cranked out. As opposed to like sitting all night trying to get your level 1 guy good. What throws me off is the rubies when you miss that one. They go side to side. So mines kind of come at you stationary, but then you've got the rubies that kind of weave. It's really hard to gauge the distance. Fitting. Anyway, Wind Whip, we got it done. That's all that really matters. So. Oh, okay, we got 2 of them. I wasn't sure if we did or not. And what is that? Crown of Frost plus 30 armor. That is a killer statistical hat. It would look... Depending on what they do with Chill's helmet already, it would look really good on her. Whirlwind, Sonic Boom, I don't know about Star Strike. Might look okay. Slam Bam, I don't know. Riptide, Wham Shell, if they scaled it. But bottom line, that's a pretty impressive hat. And no, we do not. We'll let him get the money. Since this is water element, hopefully it'll stay that way. We'll go ahead and pull Nitro Magnacharge. If I was just picking any Skylander, obviously Freeze Blade, and then my second choice, water element, would be Slam Bam. Probably in any other area of the level, he'd be my #1 choice. I am looking, there she is. She's a little shorter than some of the other characters. We're gonna bust out Blizzard Chill here, so. To me, she fits this area, really well. So.
Stay cool.
Alright. Did go in there, that's where the shock bolt puzzle was. Now we'll just get the key. And I guess we will be proceeding onward. Trying to think of everything we still need to get. I'm kind of worried about the mittens.
Pressing forward.
Alright. What are those?
Evil Eye's Snow Roller.
Okay. Is that what we bounced off of earlier? Or was it something else? Again, I pushed the wrong button.
Level up.
Oh, that was pretty easy.
Moving onward.
I kind of thought they'd be like a little bit, you know, like more intimidating and difficult than that. Something over there in the distance, I can see twirling purplish. I don't know if it's a soul gem or mittens. Note they do shut that gate behind you. That's kind of interesting. You can't backtrack there. It's really kind of a weird camera angle. She's like, it looks like she's a million miles away from us. Now it's starting to come to. Okay, that's a teleport zone. Those tend to be somewhat problematic. What? You know what? Since there's a little puzzle beam with lasers and everything, I'll just go ahead. We'll let. No, we're gonna stick with the special theme here. We're not gonna let Hoot Loop do it. We're gonna let Enchanted Hoot Loop do it. So let me find and grab him, get him on the port. And here we go.
Let's ruffle some feathers.
I think he's a character that looks better in-game than on the figure. He's kind of blue in the game, and it's more of like a, you know, different purple. But, okay, here we go. Teleport swap zone, collect the magic runes to seal the dimensional lift. L to aim, A to teleport, and bad timing to fall. Again, if you have trouble, don't go for the rubies. Much better. I said a bad example. Let's get this.
Good job.
You do get the nice bonus each time, but it's one of those deals. They're simple, but you know, if you make one mistake, you're kind of on the creek. So always keep. I thought I'd gotten the ruby.
Great job.
Usually I can do the first two, and we fall on the road, so bear with me. And especially when I got all the rubies, that's when things go like really wrong for me. Oh my gosh, we did it the first time. I think we got all the rubies. We didn't fall. I don't know what the occasion is. This one's called Flash Frost. You can play it in Woodborough. Wow. Well, that was unlikely. Again, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, those teleport ones tend to give me a little bit of trouble. We've got our second legendary treasure. This looks pretty cool, an arrow. +3 critical hit multiplier, so activate it by placing it on a pedestal. That dinosaur was, I think, a +5 critical hit multiplier, so I might actually put those things into use.
Hocus Focus.
This will get Enchanted Hoot Loop, a little bit of cash. It's kind of cool. Looks like there's some foghorn. Maybe it'll give us some treasure or something. I don't know. But I guess we will let him do that.
Ha ha!
Wonder if it would give the water Skylander. Let's just go ahead and pull Enchanted Hoot Loop again. These guys aren't getting to do a lot of crazy action, but they are getting involved, so I guess that counts for something.
Stay cool.
Alright, and again, Frost Elf Chill just makes perfect sense. So. Let's see. Blows the horn up faster. We'll let her take the ice cream there. Let's see here. So we got a key there. Obviously, we need to use it to open the gate. But since there was something to the right, maybe there's something to the left. It looked like you can go through it anyway. Let's try to figure this out. I guess we'll just thaw the key out while we figure out what we're doing. Maybe now when we cycle back around, the laser will take that thing out. Okay. Got a little building up there, so this one, I guess if that's ice, it'll just slide automatically where it needs to be. That's the case. That's a makeable jump, and let's see what's in here. Secret keep. Oh, it's a treasure chest. No enemies. That's alright, so up to 75% on our treasure chest quest here. Kind of worried about the mittens though. One thing that I would miss would be a mitten, I feel like. Let's have some fun here. I gotta test this thing out.
Pressing forward.
Oh, I guess you can't now. You might. It seemed like ZR popped up before I opened that gate, so you might want to push that thing forward, see if it would work for you.
Ice bomb.
And Shu, in my opinion, is a very fun character.
Absolute
Guess we can.
hero.
Yeah, we can. Oh, mittens are over there. Okay. Okay, undead zone, mittens, and how does one get up there? Well, that's great. Is that guy? One of those dudes are in there that has the springy heads. I don't want to get auto-locked and miss the undead zone and that. Chance. I don't know if we're gonna like jump off that platform up there. Oh no. Do not make me go there.
Oh no! What are they doing to the furnace?
That's like a, what, an ice golem? That'll be another really awesome enemy. I don't know.
They've
Looked like a
frozen the
fire.
illuminator. We don't stand a chance without its light.
Okay, well,
You'll have to move fast and get that illuminator relit before the elves lose courage. Use the rainbow rails to zip over there.
no. I do not want to use rainbow rails. I want those mittens. So where's the... Okay, if it's rainbow rails, as long as I don't jump on those, this would be okay. So I want to stay as far away from anything that looks important as possible. Okay. No, I'm not doing that. What is that? Can't really even see our little guy anymore. Let's, I guess, just do the undead zone here. This would fit a lot of the characters pretty well, but I was gonna go with Grim Creeper, but I don't know where he is. Jeez. Well, I see his light core. There he is. Okay. I don't want to use a light core. I want to use standard.
Your time
Nearly
is
went
up.
with Roller Brawl's debated legendary night shift. Really concerned about those mittens because we found them.
A grave new world.
A shovel.
Skylanders of the undead element are stronger in this zone.
These poor snow rollers are getting buried by these attacks. Please dig them out, Skylander.
let me take this, please. Oh, you're killing me. I just need the shovel for like 5 seconds. Gosh. So that is, I guess, a snow roller, and then there's the evil eyes ones. Oh, good lord. What is that? Furious little charges. Okay. There's 5 of these guys. Let's... Wow, that didn't go well. Could someone want to explain that one to me? I mean, to me, like, okay, now that one I understand. You know, you jump and make contact and fall through. I don't know if that island is too high, is what their logic is. That's me. So this looks like a higher one than, I guess, like 2 of them. There's, I guess, 2 high and then that one. So we were just gonna ride this crazy train and see what happens. Alrighty, can we make a jump off of it? I guess you'd have to. And is one of these lower than the other one? We don't want to fall off. Really? Wow, I mean that's just fantastic. Alright. Got some cash and there's probably gonna be enemies in one of these.
A nice
Kind of a cool
harvest.
bridge right there. It's reminiscent of their original online game, which I wish they would have kept. But, okay, there's some sweet colors.
Bell tolls for level up.
A lot of characters winding up as level 8s here. Okay, I don't know if we can even make that jump. Go figure. I mean, a jump that looks like you can't make and it goes just fine. Alright, so we got one more of these guys. We know right where it is. We just have to try and make the jump without falling. Really? Really? You know. Well, this one, I guess we missed this one. I don't think this is the actual snow roller. I think this will just be treasure. And then maybe enemy. No, I guess. Yeah, just treasure.
I'll take it.
Alright, that's a makeable jump because it's below us. We'll just go back this way. And. Oh. Okay, at least this time we didn't get spawned back to the beginning. Again, I mean, to me, it looks like all these jumps, you know, are more than makeable. At least we got up there now and take care of it.
Thanks for bringing them back, Skylander.
Hopefully this present's a shovel. Yeah. Okay, wing sapphire, so that's important to me. Although with the, you know, sky diamond and the training grounds cache, pretty easy to come by in this game.
Eternal success.
No, she's not gonna give us that. Thanks for nothing. Dig that thing. Alright, so, and if you could adjust the camera angle, you know, I could like see up there. Looks like it might be right in line with some stones. Alright, so it would be like right in line with that, and it's not letting me jump off. I guess I will switch back to chill, and we'll just kind of progress on and see what happens.
Stay cool.
Alright, so I don't know if we like melt stuff and we can drop. Oh, there's a shovel in there. Okay, so right here I caught the silhouette of it. Again, it's the little things. But okay, now I can sleep a little easier. You know, when I go to bed tonight, now I don't have to come back here and, you know. So that guy will stay put, and we can bounce off and get our mittens.
A noble deed.
And can't go up there that way. But main thing is we got a shovel and we got those mittens. So let's see here. Looks like we got to dig this. There's treasure over there. I'm thinking we'll get to keep this because there's going to be like a lot of digging we need to do. I'll have to melt this one. See what we run into. Which is nothing, but we can slide that. You can see the path for this block. That'll help us make that jump up that direction, then we'll dig again. And I think based on what I see past that gate that we will get to keep the shovel. So if there's any more mittens and dire, you know, streets like that, we'll be able to get those. Alright, there's our key. We'll come down here. Guess we'll go ahead and take the ice cream, open the gates. We still have the shovel.
Pressing forward.
Alright. Chompers down there. So obviously that's giving us some snow rollers we can use to bounce up top. Kinda like they look like a version of Scorp crossed with Slam Bam and an armadillo. I don't think we're supposed to go this way to advance, so I'm going to go this way to look for cool stuff. Okay, there's a treasure seeker scope. I'm not sure, I can't remember what they called it officially. It's like coin-op binoculars or something. Seeker scope. Okay, well, that's what you want to call it.
Without the furnace, the illuminator will stay frozen. We can't fight on without the light from the illuminator.
Illuminator. You've got to get the illuminator. Alright. Oh, that was a bounce pad. Oh, that's pretty. That's a crate. I wish we could have stayed on that view. That, I guess it'll be an ice golem. It looks really, really cool. Literally, really cool. Come down here. We're close to 30 minutes now. So I wish I could adjust the camera. I guess I'll try to kill these guys. Hopefully that's all there will be. Yeah, what are these?
Chompy
Blitzman. They've got some tennis shoes on this one making Okay, that's pretty. Not really. This will get your enemy a lot closer to you. I wasn't afraid of taking on the chompies. I was just meaning that I was kind of afraid that we might get tons of enemies and take one. Anyway, before we move forward, as Chill suggested, I'm going to pause this. We're up to 45% now here in part 2. We need to thaw the furnace at this point in time. For part 3, we'll come back in. We'll take a look at our objectives, see what all we lack, still continue on. And obviously, we need to take out that golem guy and then get Whirlwind's gift back up and running for the Frost Elves. But as always, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the blog oneofweezem.com. Tons of Skylanders information there. I will catch you back here in just a few seconds, and we will continue on in Winter Keep.